I came across an interesting exchange on Tumblr. Sick of everything male, the OP wrote, honestly, the argument of socialization is just weak when it comes to actions and responsibility to me. I'm not saying that women would act the exact same without female socialization. That's obviously not true. But when I look at women who are fighting back under way worse circumstances, and then I look at women under way better circumstances who cave like melted butter, I honestly can't say that misogynistic behavior from women 100% comes from socialization. Like, some women are just better and more badass. I'm not sorry. I am literally a better person than any of the women I know who come from similar circumstances because I don't cave to misogynistic shit and allow that around me. Whether or not you fight against it or look the other way or support it ultimately depends on who you are as a person. Squire Piranha replied, I've been thinking about this post. I will expand on this idea and say that some people, some women, are just built different. Why that is doesn't matter, but I believe this to be true. This will be an unpopular opinion, but I think that some people are just superior. I think women who choose not to have children or even be with a man or both are more badass than women who choose those things. Because, like OP says, fighting back, not giving into patriarchy in such major ways, is not easy. And yet there are women who go off the beaten path. Those women who choose to are incredible. They have my respect and they always will. I will always admire them. Like 6B4T gives you all the information you need, and I will never stop talking about them or the incredible work they're doing. Socialization or not, I get so disappointed and disgusted when I hear about women dating men and having children. It's so traditional and basic. Like, all of the things in the world you can do, particularly if you're in the West, and so many opportunities to do so many things, and you settle for being a wife and a mother? I'm not sorry, but I find it hard to respect you. Especially women who do want to marry men and birth children, and they dreamt about it their whole lives, and they grow up and learn the truth of men, marriage, and motherhood, and recognize that it's not for them, and that it will make their life harder, and they choose to forego that and cultivate an amazing life as a single child-free woman. That is powerful as fuck. Many of us choose this path, and I think we are more based and we are more badass than other people, both women and men. As I learn more radical feminist thought, I think I'm coming to believe that the real reason why we will never make significant progress for women's liberation is because it takes a certain kind of person to look deep within yourself, recognize that you are truly responsible for yourself, that you need to advocate for yourself, and no one is coming to save you. It takes a certain kind of person to learn the truth, no matter how dark and ugly and wicked, and take heed and act accordingly, instead of denying it and pretending that you will be the exception to the rule, and all of the bad things that happened to women before you will somehow not happen to you. This is delusion. Most human beings are not that kind of person. Most human beings are content with the status quo. I think it's because most human beings are programmed that way. Those of us who aren't are the minority and always will be. And we have to accept that. We aren't like the masses. We see the world differently. Other people think we're crazy even though we know we're not. And I think it's okay to brag about it a little bit. We should rest easy knowing we won't make the mistakes that most will, because we learned the truth the easy way instead of the hard way.